Hello everyone, welcome back to another market outlook and let's start. So we are on the dollar index and let's just look at the 4 hour. We have a breakout structure here, so we are bullish, but we didn't liquidate this liquidity point, which is a bit concerning for me because the first we had a breakout structure down and another breakout structure down. We were expecting more downside to then go long possibly. But now we broke above this high which was in control. And now this is bullish. So I see then more longs than shorts, technically, but we still don't have no liquidity in this move. So either we see another breakup and take liquidity to long then from the 3 monthly open, or second scenario is we liquidate this this low point in itself, like we did on GBP USD. So we wanted to liquidate this and then we came back down. So that's that. But you obviously gotta be careful because on the 29th, I believe, like in around a week, we will have a interest rate decision on the US dollar, and we will also have a press conference. This could be like very volatile for the market. It could be long or short. And I'm favoring more of a short. That's why I would still like to liquidate this point here and just to view this first breakdown as a supply zone, or like this supply zone as the supply zone in control, and to view this as just another liquidity grab because we don't even have like liquidity here. If we go down and see a strong candle close, then we could see more downside. And also we can maybe liquidate this as well and then drop. And yeah, then looking at Euro USD. So EU is just a mirrored version of the dollar index, so it looks like very similarly. We are bearish here. We retraced into the 50% fib, and we now saw a change of character towards the downside. Right here was the breakup, and now this is the breakdown. And yeah, we don't have no liquidity in this move down. That's why we gotta liquidate the move in itself and then drop. Or we gotta see another drop, engineering liquidity above this high to take then shorts in line with the 3 monthly open. So the same as the dollar index. But downside is a little bit capped in general because looking at the weekly, we have this bullish price action and we liquidated this major swing low and we didn't even close below it, and now we just consolidate. So looking at here, it's just consolidating a bit. It looks like it bottomed out a little bit. More sellers are in control now, but we can obviously just liquidate this and then go up higher with fundamentals. So just be careful on that. You can take a more technical approach, you can take more of a fundamental approach, but you can also just be out of the markets until, for example, something switches. Like for example, this switches and the fundamentals and technicals become more clear. Then GU. I see also upside on GU because we did we are in a bullish price action. So this is the swing low, this is the swing high. We take out significant liquidity, and then we make a breakdown, and then a breakup. So this is the impulse. Then we fail to make a breakout structure, and then we drop down again to take out more liquidity below this low, right here. And then we make a breakdown and then a breakoff structure up. So now I don't count this as a bullish breakdown. This is just a liquidation that didn't close below it with a body close, and then straight away we see a reversal. So Then looking at the daily right here, like looking at this impulse, I see that we took liquidity right there, and we are nearing the demand zone with the 3 monthly open. So from here on now, it's expected to see some more upside like this. Yeah. So if you see a fractal change, then you can go long, because there are also short side ideas. Like we have this, you can view this as the impulse down, and we took major liquidity below these points, and then you could have like just sold like this further towards the downside. But for me, I see this as a no-go because we didn't close below it and it's not confirmed. So that's why I'm not going to swing it, because we have major liquidity points right here. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to swing it towards the upside. I'm going to wait for a fractal change of character. Then looking at AUD USD. So I got still a trade on here. It looks like it's a stop loss, but this is just a rollover candle. So I closed it, and it was right at my stop loss, but it didn't close. So just analyzing this, it's still in a bullish uptrend on the daily. Take liquidity, and now we got also here major liquidity taken out, and then we got just a forward trend up higher. So with a break up, break up, break up, up, and now another break up, but it didn't close above it. So basically, we took liquidity, we entered the demand zone, and then we made a fractal change of character. This is not a fractal change of character, this is a rollover candle. That's why you gotta be careful, because the fractal change of character was here. And yeah, I entered based on the newly created demand zone. It dropped very hardly down because of the dollar index and the news about unemployment in the US. So it came out more bullish for them, so less unemployment. And that's why it's been dropping hard, but now it's recovering, and I'm still in a trade. So let's see. Then NSD USD. NSD USD also looks clean for some further longs, because just focusing on the structure right there that we have this demand zone which took liquidity, this is the low point, this is the high point, and we liquidate the final liquidity point, and from here on now I could see some longs. Then looking at USD Swiss. So USD Swiss is now pretty clear for me. We made this break of structure, but we straight away went down, so I didn't want to engage in longs because it was a bit too risky for me. But now we made another break of structure, and from here on out I just wait for some retracement and then longs. Then Euro Swiss as well looks clean, looks even cleaner if I'm being honest. So just retracement and toward the liquidity point, then change of character, and then long, or just swing it. So yen basket looks weird technically, and it's also fundamentally a little bit too difficult, so not gonna trade the yen pairs for now. Then looking at USD CAD, expecting downside from here. So right now this demand on holds and it's pushing the market a little bit up higher. But if it breaks in towards the downside, I see lower prices and shorts. And if we liquidate this and or just enter the demand zone, because here's the liquidity, here's the liquidity. It's not mandatory that we liquidate the final points here above those descending highs. So if we enter those prices and see change of character, I'm then also going to go short in line with the higher time frame trend that we need a retracement. Then EuroCAD. This was a really nice trade that I've highlighted in the last market outlooks. So I hope some of you guys took it with the break up and then the breakdown on the fractals. Now for further price action, I just don't see much we just firstly need a real break of structure, so we need for it to drop down again to see a real break, and then maybe liquidity engineering, and then a change of character to trade it on lower. Or on the daily, we would need this just to break again, maybe, and then to trade up higher. But it's very difficult right now. Like the price action is not the best, because we can also like liquidate this after breaking this high here, and then see a change of character. So I would stay out. I would rather stay out now. We took this good trade, but it's now getting more difficult. So US 500, I'm still in a trade. I'm holding it for a very long time already, but I don't care because it still looks good. We have this first impulse, so break down, break up. We take liquidity, break down, break up, and now we took liquidity above this low. We went up higher, and now we took liquidity once again below this low, and now this supply zone is in control. And if we break it, you can then enter or just swing it like I do. So yeah, it's also possible to liquidate this point as well, because this is like the final point. But I see it as more unrealistic than just breaking above the supply zone. Then Germany 40. Germany 40 is a bit slow right now, but it can look more interesting in the future. Like we see like also a similar price action right here, where a lot of guys like me in the Discord, we were long in Germany 40 with a swing entry. I believe it was like this, if I'm not mistaken. Like we were longing it from here or here, from 0.5 pip or the yearly open, and everyone was like panicking here. Everyone was like wanting to go out in this, what was it, in this 15 days stretch. But then it really gave us like some bullish price action. So bullish price action can kick in at any time when the macros change. And yeah, but for now the swing low is this, and the swing high is that right here. Then we take out liquidity below here. Liquidity points are still open here and here. So we are making this. We did make this breakdown, and then this fractal breakup with this demand on being in control. Some of you guys already took a position right there like this, and it's possible, but we obviously got to realize that this supply zone is still in control, and now supply against demand is fighting. It's not wrong, because this is like a fractal break, but it's more aggressive, and the order flow still holds. So we liquidated the order flow, and then we dropped down again. But now from this demand zone, it's giving us now a reaction again up higher. So let's see. So for me, I would be like more on the cautious side and wait for it to make another breakup with a candle close, and then on the retracement, I'm gonna go long. Or if it drops again to the yearly open, to this liquidity point, I'm just considering to long it just like this, in line with the higher trend. So that's that. Then EU 50, I'm in this trade, and I believe it looks way more cleaner than the EU 50, than the Germany 40, because this is the low, this is the swing high. We tap into the 0.5 fib, we liquidate a lot of liquidity right there, here, just with a little wick, and then we make a fractal break and also another order flow break. So the demand is in control. We did see strong sell down because of the dollar news, but then right now it bounces up higher and it rebounds around my break even, and I'm still expecting higher prices. So the 3 monthly open pushed it a little bit down as well. Once we break above the 3 monthly open, I see it also as acting for us. Then gold, and gold is like one of the best trades of this week right now, in my opinion. We have this first impulse, because on the daily we have this first fractal breakdown. Let me just actually put out another go chart so it's not like weird, so my drawings don't blur. So I also explained gold in the Discord before, and I'm gonna do it again. So we have this first breakdown, we have this another break up. This is the first fractal break since like, I don't know, what is it? Since like a very long time. So like since a year or something. And this is the first break. And it happened at an interesting time. Happened after liquidating this major swing high and after tapping into the demand zone right here, in this little demand zone, that liquidated this liquidity point before forming, and we see this break up here. So this is the whole move up, the impulse, and we are like at critical levels. From here on out I see a bounce, but we could obviously just liquidate the move in itself and then go up, because just to take more liquidity. But this is also like a possibility from my end. So being in this fractal daily point, I also see upside because we made this breakdown and we tried to short it because just in line with the order flow, but we took stop loss and we made a break up now. So now we have the internal aligned with the external, and we take out liquidity right there. We reach discount prices, and from here, from the liquidity point in itself, you already could have been in a trade for a 1.59 USD reward to target those liquidity points. You see, this is like a descending trend line of just a lot of liquidity points, and a lot of liquidity will be above this point. That's why it is a easy target. And yeah, let's see. So then looking at USD SEC, nothing interesting right now. So I'm waiting for a retracement and then a change of character. So retracement towards liquidity, or if you like break it again, it could be like another. It could be another structure, and then we still need a retracement down. So just waiting. Euro SEC started moving finally, so it looks cleaner than the USD technically, I believe, because we still need a retracement, but it's like looking way cleaner on the higher time frame. We are bullish, and I just need retracements and towards liquidity points, and just waiting. So Euro AUD. For Euro AUD, I see as this thing being in control or not. Wait, yeah, that's not a rollover candle. So this thing being in control, we made the break up right here, the fake breakout, and now we are dropping. But I still see that this is in control. So if you don't break this, you can short, and if you break it, there's like no room to short. So I don't see it as that beneficial. But we still didn't make a retracement in towards the 0.5 fib. Let me check that out. Yeah, we didn't make a retracement. That's why I believe we could see some high prices. Maybe liquidate this supply zone as well and then see downside. So for now, just waiting. Then GBP AUD, also a really nice trade. We are bullish, low point, high point. We retraced into the demand zone. We liquidated a lot of significant liquidity points here, and now it's possible to swing it. Or after breaking the fractal high, you can long it. Then GBP NSD, we need some more liquidations above here, or the best scenario would be to tap the supply zone and then look for shorts like this, because I believe the fundamentals align with that. And yeah, The technicals and the daily see longs, so after liquidating this and being in this break of structure, but we also liquidate this or this, no, this, only this, and straight away see downside. So this could also be in line with that. So like seeing like this is the impulse down, this is the high point, this is the down point. We liquidate like final liquidity and then just see another drop down. So that's possible. Then looking at AUD USD, so I see further downside on AUD USD if we look at this trend. We have this breakdown. We retrace in towards the 0.5 fib and we take out major liquidity points right here. So from here on out, you could already like swing it down or wait for the fractals to switch. So either one break up, then like this, like it will be like this will be now the new fractal low, and then switch it, or like after this low goes. But then I don't know if it's then possible to trade it, maybe like with a more refined entry. But yeah, so this was the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'm out. Ciao, ciao.